That's not good. Is this looking really blurry for you? Hello. Is it looking really blurry? I'm at 600p. Fuck, we might have to stop the stream. It's just because I've used double audio. Oh, that makes sense. We're just gonna have to stop stream again and then I'll restart. Right, there will be a bit of back and forth. Some stuff isn't quite working properly. And I'm not quite sure why. But we will find out. That's part of what we're doing. Right. Hello. I'm going to just cut me down a little bit. We'll pop me over here a sec. And then we're going to just open. We're just going to open this. So this should give you an idea of where we're starting. So I actually do have I actually do have stuff. Woody. I actually do have stuff backed up that I found. But I thought it would be interesting to just do this fresh. Do this from the start and kind of see how it goes. So yeah, it'll be a bit weird at times. But we'll see how this goes. But this is obviously my OBS. Right, the first thing that I would do is I like to have particular docs out. In fact, let's have a look at what these ones are. So this is the stats, which I'm not a fan of particularly, and then this is the activity feed. So I quite like to have the activity feed because I find it quite useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the activity feed over the stream information one. So that once my stream has started, I can switch to having the activity feed here. We're going to close those because I don't want those. The stats I'm not going to have. And then, because I'm a bit of a... God, it's bad that my Twitch is... it's bad that my Twitch link is immediately cut. Pop dark theme on in here. And we're going to go into my creator dashboard a second. And we're going to go to viewer rewards, power-ups and channel points. I'm going to go on manage here. And then I'm going to take... I quite like to have my redemptions out. So if you click review requests here, you can actually copy this little link here. And then if I go back to this, I can add a doc. Which is a doc called... view requests, and we'll do that, And this should now pop up. Now the only thing is this now will say access denied, so I need to just do one for Twitch, which we'll do just as the Twitch address, and I basically just need to log into Twitch here. So this is going to be the first case of me having to do something that you can't see a sec. So I'm going to just take this off a sec and just log into Twitch. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Okay, so this sent the code to my mobile, which we're now going to get. And for some reason, whenever Twitch send me codes, they always send me 2. No clue why. But now, if I log in, and I now should be able to switch this to dark theme as well. And then we refresh that. That'll now have my review requests. I quite like this. I don't think I need the scene transition, so I'm just going to pop that over controls for now. And I'm going to pop the review request down here, because I quite like to have it visible. No worries, Frolly. What else do I like to have? I like to have the review request. I think that's it for now. That's what I want to get in early. We can go through, select all these, complete the first requests, complete the bad jokes, complete the hydrates, complete all the play taffs, complete all the watch-ins. Just clear these off. None of the redeems are going to work at the moment, so don't redeem any of them. Been a while since I've done this, look. The only ones I don't clear off are the Hunger Games, which we will run at some point, and the tea giveaway. Oh, and also I leave the name of Pokemon ones, just in case we come back to Pokemon. Mark all these off. We're going to have to go through all these redeems at some point in the stream. Right. Pop. What we're going to do is we're going to actually reject all these. And I'm going to refund the name of Pokemon ones just in case we don't end up doing it. Right. Next up. First scene. So the first scenes I'm going to do is we're going to think about what kind of scenes I want to have. So I definitely want to have a webcam scene, and I want to have a scene that is overlays, because they're the two that I kind of will use the most. And then from there, I want a... We'll work on these first. So these are my nested scenes. So to kind of explain nested scenes for anyone, I don't know why I wrote painted rather than paint. To explain nested scenes for anyone. So if you don't understand nested scenes, I think if I was to give people tips, people who are starting out streaming now, I would give them 3 main tips. And the 3 tips would be, number 1 would be stream what you want. The important thing with streaming is that you make content that you would watch, and then if you work from there, that's where you kind of find your audience. There's pointless like pandering to people who are not going to watch your content anyway. So the more that you can kind of do that is something that you would watch, you're going to attract people who are similar to you, people who will like the same things that you will like. So always be aware, stream stream in the way that you would want and shape your streams around what you enjoy and what you like to see. If you particularly like the way Ad does stuff, there'll be stuff that Ad does that you'll want to like copy, and it's not particularly copying it, but taking things that he does and like kind of making them your own. Same way that I've kind of taken things, because I would say like the three main influences for me in streaming have always been, and I've always said this, Limmy is the main one. I think Limmy's streaming right now, so we've got to be careful. But like, this is a great example right here of Limmy's made a whole thing of watching Scylla. Like the fact that Limmy can watch Scylla all the way through the day is amazing. Like, but that's what he wants to do, and do what you want to do. The other people are as Tarek, who we've talked about before. We're almost done with Scylla. We'll never be done. Chloe, fantastic streamer. Someone who's a massive inspiration to me. Does like fantastic like things on her channel. Does creative things that just things that I wouldn't expect. And also like one of the, for me, like the best communities that have been created on Twitch as well. Just such a pleasure to see like Chloe. She also she edits for some really big streamers, Cake Jumper and RT Game. But Chloe, an absolute hero of mine. And the third person is Barjo. And Barjo does things a little bit differently. A big part of Barjo's streams is like the creativity. Actually, look, he's hosting Limmy right now. I love the way that Barjo's got an alerts channel, which is basically, these are all the alerts that you can trigger on Barjo when he's streaming. And there's a different thing that you can trigger for almost like every digit of bits. Starts to change a bit when it gets above 200. I absolutely think this is amazing, and the way that Barjo does like creative content, I don't get to watch them as much now, but I've absolutely adored the way that like there's a uniqueness to Barjo's streams that is so different to like a lot of people's. And you do tend to see like quite early in the streams, like there'll be like, look at this setup, the cameras that are in there, the different setup, like absolutely fucking amazing. And so many different things that you can kind of trigger in there, like the little things popping up there. The fact that Barjo's got like cameras through his house as well, so he can like trigger different things at different times, fucking amazing. So this is a big inspiration for me with a lot of like the alerts and stuff I do. But the second tip would be use OBS as soon as possible. The main streaming platforms that you can use, we're actually streaming right now from Streamlabs. I'm not particularly a fan of Streamlabs OBS. I don't think it's a great program. When will you be implementing House Lab? I could, because technically we do have cameras through the house, so I could. Streamlabs though is basically a more whole version of OBS. It's a bit more of a Dazlan, thank you for the follow. A bit more of a like a cleaner version of OBS is what I would say. A more user friendly. Like if you imagine like I guess it's like a bit like if you said someone using Lego and Meccano, like you're going to be able to make something far more like fancy with Meccano, but the Lego just looks so much easier. And kind of that's not the best example, but you get what I mean. And then the third tip would be nested scenes. So the reason nested scenes are good is the way the nested scenes work is it's kind of Fisher-Price my first streaming client. It is though. I think a lot of people use slobs when they get into streaming, But the thing is, it's so much better to use something else. The amount of like, I mean, I can't even tell if I can pull up the old Taskmaster now. I mean, Slobs is using 1.6, 1.7, and OBS is using 0.5. Like, the memory difference. I know I'm streaming on Slobs right now. Like, I'm streaming the Slobs with nothing running. It's such a, like, performance hog, yeah. So, yeah. My third tip, nested scenes. And the reason I talk about nested scenes, and I think nested scenes is the kind of, like, key thing to get into as soon as you can, because nested scenes make things way easier for you. So the way the nested scenes work is, if you imagine, if you've got a game and you've got chat and you've got a browser, and on each of these you have, you know, your webcam and you have your overlays. Now you decide that you want to add a new overlay. Say, for example, you're doing a charity stream. So a charity stream, you would do a new overlay. So now you have to add it here, and add it here. Now let's say you want to make a change to your webcam, because you notice that you're a bit off. You want to add a little filter to it. Maybe you want to add a redeem on your webcam that, like one of my redeems where like an air horn pops up and blows a thing at you. So now you have to add it there, you have to add it there, and you have to add it there. And when you're adding it, you forget to add it here. Like, you just forget. Right, so now, whenever someone redeems it and you're on chatting, you haven't added it. So now you have to add it, and it's a pain in the arse. Like, the thing is with nested scenes... Oh, God. The thing is with nested scenes is that what you do is you make the nested scenes of cam, and you make a nested scene of overlay. And now, rather than having to change everything on this, and your part down here, your sources being really crowded, you can change everything just on the cam scene that feeds into each of these. On the overlays that feeds into each of these. And it just makes it so much easier. So I'll kind of show you. We're going to have to turn the cam off on this a sec. Just for while I just do this. So we're going to add in our webcam, we're going to add a video capture device. I'm going to call it TaffCam. And it's going to be the cam link. And so that's going to be my camera. Bit blurry. From there, we're going to then add, let's say, media source, and let's just say horny. And then I'm going to go into my, so I keep everything Twitch wise on a Dropbox. So drip, I've got my overlays, and then I'm going into the triggers folder. So where's horny? Devil's horns. Okay, so I'm going to pop these devil horns. I'm going to pop a filter on them. Audio video filter, no effect filter, chroma key. Close, we're good. And we're going to just replay those. Position those where they need to go right now. I'm going to just pop a loop on that so that it doesn't disappear for a sec. And we've got our horny filter on. So now, rather than having to add that horny filter to all the different cam setups, I can just add into the nested scene, set up my triggers and stuff, and then this will all work through this, rather than working individually on each page. Hopefully this is making sense. If anyone's got any questions at any point, if anything I say doesn't make sense, like, feel free to say, and I'll try and explain it. what we also want to do, I don't even know if I've downloaded my bot. So I'm going to download Mix It Up bot. I'm going to download installer. And we're just going to install Mix It Up bot. I should have a lot of stuff on Mix It Up bot already set up. What's for lunch? I had a German cooked ham sandwich. Restore settings. I think I've got the backup for this as well. Mix It Up backups. The 12th looks like the last one we've got. What is the website for? Why would we use it? The website, which website? The Mix It Up box. So Mix It Up is a bot. Mix It Up is the bot that does all the talking in the channel. Mix It Up is the bot that controls my channel points, controls any of the like little messages that you get in chat. It basically controls all the like standard information. So this is Mix It Up bot. So you can see things like channel commands I've got sorted in here. So the tea giveaway, the tea of the day. These are where I set all my commands. It's also where I can set my It's also where my welcome messages and stuff come from. So this part here, this is the timers. So these are the messages that come up every so often. So for instance, if I click play on B&B, there's the Bird and Blend message. They're set to run at like random intervals. At every 10 minutes, there has to be at least 10 messages. So if the chat is quiet, it doesn't mean that the bot is just the only one talking every so often. The reason I like Mix It Up bot over other bots, so the one that everyone tends to use when they start streaming is Nightbot, which, there you go, John uses Nightbot. But Nightbot's pretty simple. I think I can just sign in here. We'll just authorize it a sec. So Nightbot I used when I first started. There's no commands in there. It's fairly simple. Like you can get like standard commands in there. You can then start to add little commands. So I can add !Domela. Just put ass and then create. And then if I go into chat and put Domela. Wait, did I put... How have I not worked that? Have I not got... I think I've got to... Wait, I've got to make... I think I've got to tell it to join the channel first. There you go. Join channel. And now if I do Domela, it'll say Das. So, there you go. Nightbot tends to be the one that people use when they start streaming. Because it's fairly simple. It's also... like kind of you get all the major streamers tend to use this. So even if you look at like, I think, did I have the one for John there? See John, Les, so we can have a look at Les. Les has stopped using it, has he? Let's have a look at John. So we can look and see these are John's commands. So if you ever wanted to see what another streamer uses and they use Nightbot, you can always look up their commands through here. So there you go, piss content. There you go, comments. There's all the different commands that are available in John's channel. The reason I would recommend Mix It Up bot over, say, a Nightbot is Mix It Up bot does everything within it. The other advantage you have is that a lot of like the bots that people use are online based. So Nightbot, for example, if the Nightbot website goes down, Nightbot stops working. And Nightbot stops working for everybody. Mixitup bot is a bot that's hosted locally on your computer. So the reason we didn't have any messages early on was because I hadn't opened the bot. But Mixitup bot lives on your computer. And so if you ever right at the start of the stream and the bot doesn't say hello to you, it's because it's not, I haven't opened the bot. Online ones are better if you're really struggling for RAM. I don't find Mixitup bot is too consuming. I will say the Mixitup bot is a bot the kind of the next evolution of is StreamerBot. I know Blake Town has dabbled with StreamerBot. So StreamerBot is kind of like the next step. For me, I think StreamerBot is kind of like comparing OBS and slobs in a way, it's so much more like intensive. There's so much more you can do with it, but it is really like you kind of have to be used to this. To me, StreamerBot's a bit too much at the moment. Like, I feel there's other stuff I need to learn at the moment. A good example of StreamerBot is you see Benjo do a lot on it. So Benjo is doing massive StreamerBot stuff at the moment, and kind of always. So a lot of Benjo's text-to-speech stuff and things that he does are all done through StreamerBot. And Benjo does really cool stuff. He's also had stuff like little AI bots in the corner that have all been done through StreamerBot. Enough on YouTube to get your head around it. I think just at the moment I'm not eager to get my head around it. But just to show you for the channel points, so if we look at Horny era now, so this was already set up, so I should just be changing things here. So we've got to connect this to our OBS, so we'll go do that. OBS Studio and connect. Right, we may have to just shun the displayer section so I can just do this. We're just doing a little connect to the bot. And I can't show you this because I'm showing passwords at the moment. So I can't show you this ones. Okay. So this should now work again. Panicked for a second there that I was showing you something that I shouldn't, but I think I'm all right. So on timers, no, on channel points, I realize this is like not quite the thing that you were expecting. So it should be called just, oh, we can rename this Horns for Horny. Horns for Horny. And this should now...
I feel we're in the horniest era of TAF I've ever experienced.
I know, there's a scope for disaster, but I should be alright. So yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you can do within this. Anyway, we're kind of getting distracted with little bits, which is what's going to happen. Overlays. So overlays is going to be a thing we need to sort out. I'm really confused as to why NVIDIA Broadcast isn't seeing my... We're just going to deactivate this a sec. while I'm just messing with other stuff, just so I can put it back on this side. There you go. Right. So my main alert that I use is actually Streamlabs. Just get used to writing the names of everything as well. It just helps so much to like have the names in straight away. Streamlabs alerts, I'm going to move away from them at some point. But it's going to take a little while. We will click to copy the URL. And then this should be
oh, Taff, you know we were talking about that person the other day. They've just followed!
So we got double audio there because we were having it in the thing, but we don't need to worry about that. Streamlabs alerts, we're going to put a chroma key filter on there. And that's that sorted. I also personally like to use the Twitch alerts. So I'm also going to open up the Twitch alerts because I use these for going quiet because I've got the stream open. Where are the alerts? Where are the alerts? They put them at the top. This is all the secrets. So we're going to copy the browser source alert for that. I'm going to put this as Twitch alerts. I'm going to put these here. Where's the test button? Test. Okay, cool. We'll probably adjust those as we go. Then I also like to have the Tiltify alerts. Just going to sign in to Tiltify. Should be able to sign in via Twitch, make it easier. If there's anything at any point that anyone particularly wants to see as well, just feel free to like say, and I can show you particular things. Overlays, edit, copy overlay URL. Oh, that was bad.
Oh my god, Taff, look!
Pete, hello.
Look! This person just subbed!
The Dom Alex command is gone, but I am willing to put that back if need be. I'm willing to put the Dom Alex command back if Dom Alex requests it. So we kind of started to shape this, so we're going to now add our just chatting screen, and then this will hopefully start to show like how.
Take it.
I'm not gonna bring it back unless Domella requests it. So we're gonna turn off our video capture device here again, and we should be able to activate this one. So just chatting screen. So straight away, the first two scenes I'm gonna add are my nested scenes. So I'm gonna add my overlays and my webcam. Now my just chatting screen. What I like to do with all of my scenes is have like a background, just in case like everything goes tits up. I have like a background scene on every channel, which is usually I think it's actually my logos. So this one. So I'm going to actually just take this into my overlays so that I've got everything in the same place. And I'm going to rename it standard background. And this is what I tend to use as a background for all of my scenes, so that if I like don't open a browser source or anything correctly, then this is in the background. Like accidentally sharing Discord, like showing whole. Ralph update. Yeah, we've actually been to the vets this morning with him. He's somewhere, I can hear him. He's doing very well. But he was totally shitting himself last night. So he's shit all over his room, shit all over the kitchen, shit all over the back garden. So he's bloody shitting a lot right now. So what's that stink? It's Majink. No, I think it's actually Ralph. My just chatting screen. For some reason, NVIDIA Broadcast is not finding my webcam right now. But we're going to put the other things that we put in for my just chatting screen, which will be the desk. I think we go with this one. I just find it funny that I'm behind a desk. And then we're going to make sure we get these in the right order. So webcam behind the desk, overlays at the top. And then we're going to have, just in case we end up doing this again, we're going to have JC background. And we're going to have, I think this, which is the one I've been using lately. I think the background central. I think we'll use this one. I don't want to put myself in the tally for the moment. We'll put ourselves there for the moment. We also want a browser source, so chat vert. So I quite like using Streamlabs again for the chat. So I think I've actually got two set up for the chat. This is the horizontal chat. I think I've got, this is the horizontal chat. So I kind of want to put this just on here a sec. Just so I've got it as well. Right, just save that a sec. And then we're going to take another one, chat horiz. And I'm going to just take that 1920, 1080. Hello, Dave. Why has it not got a background? It should have a background. Background color, black. There should be a background color. Why is there no background color? Okay, well, we can sort that out later. I think for this, I think I did... This is the one. So this is my other one. Okay, this is worrying. Why have I put him on in both? I've done something wrong here. I've done something wrong. I said there was going to be mistakes here. Right. Fairly sure that I need this to be like that. And I think that is where I want it to be. I'm also going to add a game capture device on here. No, I was getting confused because specific window. I just need to open a game a sec. Let's just open Balatro a sec so I can just frame this. Why is this not capturing Balatro? Very strange. Balatro is loaded. That's worrying. Why is it not loaded there? Confusing, very confusing. That's okay, we can work this out later. Anyway, for now, we want to move the webcam back to the front. Do you think this compatibility? Let me open Balatro again. Capture specific window. Normal. Is there a... Hi Erica. Is there an ad? Is it finding in window capture? It's finding in window capture. It's weird. I don't know why game capture is not working. This happens with games sometimes. Anyway, I move my webcam back to the front because we're going to pop our webcam. We're going to right click, transform, fit to screen. Turn off anti-cheat. I've closed it now. I'll mess with that another time. So I want webcam behind the desk, overlays. And then I'm kind of gonna, from here, kind of use this as a basis for everything else that I build. So we're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna make this a game. And then from here, there's going to be a few things that I'm going to do that are a bit different for the next bit. Oh God. What do you build your sources through? My sources, my chat box and alerts. So we've got Tiltify alerts, we've got Twitch alerts, and I've got Streamlabs alerts. Now, ultimately, at some point, I want to move out of Streamlabs alerts, but at the moment, the reason that I don't is because my alerts are a little bit different to most. So my alerts, I've got like loads of variations. So if I go on new TAF overlays, you can see the follow overlays. There's all of these different follower things that come up when someone follows. Same thing for like subscriptions. There's like different variations.
All my life I've been waiting for you to throw gifts my way.
Now, ultimately, I want to mess with all these and refilm them all and stuff. But at the moment, there's so many in there. That's all my subscription ones. There's ones tier 3.
Tier 3! Tier 3! Tier 3!
But they never get played. There's loads of different bit variations. My favourite one is probably this one.
Spider-Man here!
I've got OBS making noise, so OBS, that's why you're getting the double effects. But at some point I'm going to move away from Streamlabs. The Prime one's quite nice. I like as well the Vampire on a Break.
I'm on a break.
Just like Vampire on a Break. So at some point I'm going to mess with those, but for now, not. While we're here, we may as well sort the transitions out. So we're going to add a stinger transition, which will be TAF transition. TAF. We'll do it as Ralph Bark. Ralph Bark, and then the Ralph Bark is going to be this one. And then we've got to work out we need this transition point to be like 1,000 milliseconds. So it needs to be A and then B when the other one comes up. Big fan of Vampire on a Break. I love Vampire on a Break. I filmed most of those when I was like just on one. And then I was like, I'll do the spooky vampire. And then I was like, oh, On a Break is quite fun. We've also got another stinger one, which is TAF Swipe, which is this one, I think. So the thing with the transitions is you can use a little video to transition, but it's just making sure you got your transition point down. So 1,000 is a second. So you just wanted that when your transition happens, that you're not seeing it. And yeah, you're not seeing this. So that's a nice transition. We can also put in, have to convert your files. Yeah. That's pretty easy though these days. Transition spot. So yeah, you just need to. There you go. And we'll do. Oh, TAF spot. And then I've got one more, haven't I? These can be a bit the fuzzy. So I just don't like that one. I think that needs a little bit more, maybe 1.5. Green, yeah, you can't see anything. Yeah, so what I normally do, which is something we probably have to get actually, OBS project, OBS table transition. I think this is the one I use. Yeah. So we download this. Oh, we can actually download this. This is a Windows installer. Why did I download the Linux? And then we're going to run this. And this should install this straight into OBS. And then I may have to close OBS and reopen it. I don't know why NVIDIA Broadcast is not finding... Got the transition table up here. And then we should be able to say when going from... Oh, we need to do a starting soon. Where have all my docs gone though? Where's my docs gone? Why have my docs failed? Let's close it again and reopen. Why is OBS? Let's just check OBS is closed fully. Why is there some background tasks running for OBS? There you go. So we'll do a starting soon screen.
My name is Mary Biscuits, and I think you should subscribe to BigTaffMan on
So the
Twitch.
starting soon screen is going to have, basically if we go to this, it's going to have overlays. It's going to have the TAF background on there, which it shouldn't need. Then we're going to have, I have some media files for my start soon. Twitch things, overlays. I find like putting stuff in a folder just really helps with like making sure things are in the right places. So start soon is this one. Pop that behind overlays. Always make sure overlays is at the top. Then we want a media source, which is going to be highlights video, which we will put as, again, in the Twitch things folder. I should have video edits, highlight videos completed. Should we put Ant and Seb cut as the next intro video? So we need to make sure the starting soon is looping. Having a dedicated folder, everything. Yeah, especially when you like, whenever I add something, I try and make a point of putting it in the folder. Oh. Obviously, we can't use the volume for that, which is important as well for me. Too big. Right, we want a central. Other way. Pretty much as central as we can get it. Weirdly, the starting soon is not central. Which is what's really annoying. Transform. Fit to screen. Transform. Center horizontally. There you go. The starting soon is not central. It's so annoying. So that's the starting soon screen done. So now I can go into my... Let's go just back to just chat in a sec. Because the video is not central in the preview. It is central though, isn't it? Transform. Fit to screen. There's no gap, is there? Is there a gap? That little black bit is just the cut off. Right, so if we go just back to just chatting now, this is what Erica was talking about. So now I would have starting soon to any needs to be Ralph Bark. And then I didn't set that. Starting soon to any is Ralph Bark set. Any I think now if I do this, yeah, so now if I click any to any, it does the TAF swipe. Whereas if I go to start soon and then go to... The only thing is start soon look is messing up the thing. If we're on start soon and we go to game, that's good. That's good. That's what we want. Why is the chat mixed up on the here now? The chat has switched back to the... Oh! I know, I need to sort that out later. I think I need to mess around with some settings in OBS. Anyway, the game setting. So with game, I want a game capture, which we can just call game capture. We're going to drop game capture down here. We're going to remove the desk because we don't need that for this. We're going to remove just chat in background. And we're going to remove chat vert because I don't have chat on my game screen. So game... just don't worry about imaging. It's because I switch between the settings in Streamlabs. But there's a way to do it, but I don't know it off the top of my head. And I don't want to spend like 20 minutes sorting it right here. If we do this other stuff quick, I'll go back and sort it. Overlays and webcam. Right, so this is the bit that we're going to mess around with a bit here. Right. This is ultimately one thing that I'm going to do, which we're going to have to actually search in here. Move. And I want to see plugins. Most popular. Downloads. Move. So this I want. This is one I really like. So we're just going to close OBS a sec. because this move transition is one I really like for messing about with stuff. So we're going to just install this. One of my favorite plugins, this. We should also sort out our captions plugin while we're here. For which I can just pull open the Discord. And we also want to get go into this captions. This is the one that I like. Which we're gonna get links to anything that I do. We can get sorted for you. I have to remember the file to put this in. I think it's just like your OBS is a program files. So we're just dropping that file in. The Move plugin should be installed. So these are another two plugins that I really recommend are Move and thing. I have no clue why this isn't working. It did close normally, didn't it? Why is it saying that OBS didn't close normally? Why is it saying that OBS didn't close normally? Why is OBS now taking ages to load up? Come on, OBS. OBS is normally good to me. Why is this MS Paint drawing? This was to show why nested scenes are important. So this is why I use nested scenes. Nested scenes are my third major tip that I talked about. It's recognizing it now. OBS is not having a good time right now. I can explain nested scenes to you again, Erica. So the reason nested scenes are an advantage is that if you think, right, if you've got you've got your game scene, you've got your just chatting screen, you've got your scene where you use your browser, right? And now you have on each of these you have your little camera with your face. I don't know why I've done it like that. That's supposed to be your face and a neck. I've just realised it looks very different. Let's do that. Let's do that before it looks like something else. Let's do that. So on each of these, you've got your little camera. But then you decide you want to put a little filter on there to make yourself look a bit cooler. But now you have to go through and make sure you apply the filter to this, and to this. and then you decide you want to change the filter because you don't like it anymore. Now you have to change it here, here, and here. Now you decide you want the filter back on again. Now you've got to make sure to change it here, here, and here. And then inevitably at some point you forget that one of them is done and you don't change it and you end up with a fuss. What you do instead is you make a scene called webcam, and then your webcam is where you make any changes to your webcam. It's where you can like adjust things, where you can crop things and make things easier. That in all the other scenes, everything is changed here. So if you look at my OBS when it loads up, a little bit worrying that how often it's crashing. But so I have a scene of webcam and a scene of overlay. So on my webcam at the moment, I have my horns for horny. So this is actually a perfect example because we just managed to get this working. So we're going to just deactivate my camera a sec. And then I'm going to pop this as a cam link. And we're going to put the background removal filter on. I'm going to turn that on. Right? So we're going to turn this on here. So now I've decided to use my camera through NVIDIA Broadcast, right? But now I fucked up because on my camera on here is set to be cam link. But now I can just change it here to NVIDIA Broadcast. And now the camera here is going to change for all the different other scenes they use it. Why is it decided not to work? It's decided not to work because I've mentioned it. As NVIDIA Broadcast, we might have to change settings in here. We're good, we're good, we're good. Of course, it's decided not to work now that I've done it. But you're working here, so why are you not working there? This should just work. So it's very confusing that it's not working. Don't quite understand why it's decided to not work. But it looks like NVIDIA Broadcast is freezing as well, because like that's frozen there. Let's just change this. Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, the camera's decided to completely stop working. What I think we may have to do is we may have to just do a quick reset. Because OBS has been a bit funny. The camera's been a bit funny. I'm just going to double check all the leads at the back of the PC while I do a restart. So I'm going to be 2 secs. We're going to restart and then I'll be back in a second. So just bear with me. And I will be back in 2 shakes. Okay. Okay. There's some weird stuff happening. I don't quite understand some of the things that are happening right now. But I'm not sure if some of these things are because of like stuff breaking or if it's something else. or if it's because of the new computer, if it's anything. I'm just going to try and check in video broadcast again. I reset. So we had changed a few things. And video broadcast is not finding anything. There is actually a plugin. Let's pop the closed caption. So we're going to use mic aux for this. Profanity filter off. And yep, save that. So this will show when things are being said. Transition table we sorted. What was the other thing? Oh, the move filter. Webcam. Oh yeah, there you go. It's working again now. With the captions, does it output to the Twitch captions or is it burned in? So this is outputted to the Twitch captions. Personally, and I could be completely wrong on this, so, you know, bear in mind that I'm not a person with accessibility issues and stuff like that, so I could be totally wrong with this. But I prefer to have my captions go directly to the CC button, because then the person's in control of it. Because I know if someone's watching on mobile or for some other thing, they're going to have captions going in it like they're on the screen. They're going to be at funny sizes and stuff. I would prefer them to have the control of that. Now, fortunately, because for me, all of my audio comes through the mic aux setting, which on this is my broadcast stream mix. This should be muted. So yeah, it means that this totally outputs. So if you look at any of my VODs, I think all of my VODs should have the CC button. They won't have it on this one necessarily because we're using a different program to stream. But any of these, oh god, how many streams today already? These should all have the closed captioning button on. Do they not have closed captioning on VODs? They should have it. But this will automatically go on. This is the one that I recommend. I have checked it when I'm streaming before and it's been working. I don't know why it's not working for the VODs. Streams and local record should be absolutely fine. But yeah, the move filter was the one I was going to work on next. You just check video broadcast again. No devices available. No clue why that's happening. Right, so the move filter. So first off, I want to position this where I want to position it, which should be about there, and then I'm going to center horizontally. I've done that completely wrong, haven't I? I'm going to center vertically. And get the webcam at the size that I want it, really. That to me is a nice size for... So let's do that again. Transform, center vertically. And then I'm going to set up a move transition. So filters, effects, move. So it's move source. So no, it's in this. Filters, move source here. And I'm going to make this be called mid right. And we are going to get transform and click close. And then this is at 2796. You'll see what I'm doing in a sec if it's not immediately obvious. Transform center vertically. And then I'm going to do filters. Oh god, I fucked this up. I did TAF background. Okay, so I fucked it up already. In fact, we can just rename this. Rename this mid left. And then we're going to change this to webcam. And we're going to click close. Right. So now we want this at 2796. Transform center vertically, and then we're gonna filters, duplicate, but this one's gonna be called mid right. And then we're gonna name this transform get transformation. Okay, so now in theory, if I click that and click that, you should see me moving back and forth the page. So I'm going to just be really fucking boring now. And put myself at the bottom. Why is there... Have I not filled... Why is it looking like I'm at the bottom if I'm not? Look, there's a space at the bottom. Is there a space at the bottom on this scene? There's not a space at the bottom on this scene. So why on just chatting? Why on game? So I'm going to put ourselves down. Sorry, this is so boring, isn't it? And now we're going to do filters. We're going to duplicate this. And we're going to, rename. Bot left. And then you click get transform. 1414. 1414 is the number at the top, and 2796. And then we're going to filter, duplicate, and this is going to be bot right, get transform. Always remember to click get transform, and then we're going to do top. I'm going to kind of go there for the moment. 1465. I can't remember what this number is supposed to be. Fuck. $2796. Let's go there. 2796. And then this one's going to be top right. 2796 1471. 1471. Yeah. 1471. 1471. Duplicate. Top left. Get transform. And now mid left, mid right, bottom left, bottom right, top left. And then I like to have another one that's like, oh, that's why. That's why, because the thing was adjusted. I like to have one that's like that. One that's like when I'm having a talk. So this one, duplicate bot right big, get transform, and then we want one that's
I'm gonna take it.
big mid.
I'm gonna sit here and take it.
Sorry, Till's voice alert just playing there. Transform reset, which will be that, and then I like one that's like absurdly big for a zoom. It needs to be bigger than that. Oh, we're moving the background by mistake. One like that, and then that needs to be a get transform. But then what we need to do here is that this one I want it to be slower. So I want this to almost be that. So everything else then should be quick. No. No. Why is that one right, but the other ones are not? Why are the other ones right? Oh, this is so annoying. It was working. We have to redo all of these now. This is so annoying. Why is it not? This is a B Dolan replacement stream. It's not a fucking B Dolan replacement stream. You keep doing Cutter replacement streams. You're obsessed, B. Also, you even nicked my night the other day. You nicked my night. You nicked my Thursday. Lucky I wasn't on. I would have been kicking off with you. Mid left. Why is it fucked here? Right, this is right. There. Transform. Center vertically. That's pretty right. 701. This is what we want. Mid left. Get transform. So now if we go mid right. But then why is mid left? $2655 now. 2655 is huge. Let's make it 2800. We're building the stream from the bottom up, B. So if you've got any questions about anything streaming wise, mid right should be this. So then mid left should be 2800, and then that's the same on both sides. Get transform. So mid left and mid right. Mid right is not horizontal. Transform. center vertically, get transform. So mid left and mid right are working now. Bottom left. So why is the size changed? Mid left. Should be 2800. So bottom left should be this. Bottom right. Bottom right should be this. Top right. Top right should be there, but I don't know if I'm gonna put it there for now because I'll probably recrop my webcam at some point. And then top left. Mid left working, mid right's working, bottom left's working, bottom right's working, top left's working. Bottom right big is not working. Bottom right big is probably bottom right big should be that. And then big mid. Big mid should be that, and then duplicate, and then huge should be that's not huge enough yet. Huge should be that. So now mid left, mid right, mid bottom left, bottom right, top right, top left, bottom right, big mid, huge, and then huge needs that extra 0 in there, and in fact it needs like a 5 second because you need to go from mid right to huge. Yeah, huge needs like I put it on that top left and then huge. That's how we do. And then let's reset it to big mid a sec. So what I now want to do is actually get the stream deck sorted. So I've lost all my stream deck things. Let's delete that. Okay. We're gonna just delete things off our stream deck. I love a stream deck. I think stream decks are amazing. Let's put it here so you can still see me when I'm doing this. Loads of good stuff that happens in stream decks. Personally, I have 2 stream decks on my desk. I've got 2 XLs. Because I'm a big boy. So this should be in OBS here. And I can't see OBS. So we may have to add it in. So OBS. Get that while we're here. Oh, we'll sign in with Twitch. And we'll open in Stream Deck. So that should open. And now this should have OBS in it. John, we were looking at your Elgato cam's been doing some cool shit where it loses settings every time I close out OBS. There's something to do with that, B, and I can't quite remember what it is off the top of my head right now. Why is this not open there? There you go. So we're going to change this. While we're here, we may as well just check there's no other plugins we need. We're getting the Discord plugin. Never figured out the zoom functions. It depends how you do it. You can do zoom functions with different things. I want to get the control center one because that's my lights that I use. Because I'm fancy. This control center. Anything else I want to get while I'm here? Not bothered about Twitch. Not bothered about thing. OBS and OBS tools ends up being quite good at some point. But for the moment, we're just gonna mess with the OBS Studio one. So we're gonna do a filter, and this one is going to be called top left. Actually, we're gonna just delete this a sec. Because this is part of why we mess with some stuff. The camera hub resets. It's really weird, but I'm having weird things now. NVIDIA Broadcast has just decided that it can't find my camera, which is really strange. Also, we'll just do this while we're here. I personally am going to just make my camera a little bit bigger, just to nicely crop me in here. So we've set up our game. We talked about nested scenes, so you can see like Erica with our stuff that we were talking about earlier. The reason I use the nested scenes is just easy to then do little changes. Same with the overlays. If I need to add an overlay later, or if I need to change an overlay, I can put stuff in there. Another overlay will pop in. Media source. Where's old Taff Rap? It's somewhere around here. Taff Rap or Taff Rap 2020? What's the difference? I think this is the actual wrapping, whereas I need this one. Yeah, that's the one I need. What if you want chat big on just chatting and then small on a gaming screen? So that's where you change it between the two. Erica, that's where you kind of do stuff different, but you can do stuff that is gonna be standard. What you can do as well. So, for example, just chatting. My webcam has not got these filters and stuff on. So all the filters that we've added in aren't on my just chatting, but they're on my game screen. So when I want to filter down to like mid left and stuff, I can do this on the game screen and not apply it. But it means I don't have to adjust things to do with my webcam. So this is the other thing we're going to do. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to make a window scene. We're going to make a desktop scene, and we're going to do those for now, because I'm going to remind myself by creating actions, which I'm going to do. I'm doing things all over the place here. So like this isn't a consistent, like really what I should have probably done to do this properly is like write out my actions and then take them from there. So I'm going to do this to help me work it. So OBS, and I want a scene filter, and I want this scene to be starting soon, and I'm gonna set from file, and this is gonna be starting soon. Then I'm gonna have I don't want the title on it. Scene then of just chatting, which I use this symbol, and that is going to take me to just chatting. A scene, which is my game screen. I'll probably do a cleaner version of this one at some point. Game screen is the joystick. Where's the joystick? Where's the joystick? There. And that will be game. And then scene, which will be window, which I use a picture of a window. Don't like to have the titles on them because I know where they are from the pictures. And then window, and then desktop. Scene, desktop. Can't see the chat crawl. The chat crawl didn't work the way that I wanted it to, which was annoying, because I think that means that I've got two different ways of doing it, which I can't quite remember the two ways that I would do it. So I need to just double check that. Desktop scene, and then we want a scene that is BRB. We want a scene that is ending. So what scene am I missing? There must be a scene I'm missing. Trying to get Twitch pronouns to display on screen in the chat call. That's really, really annoying. That there's no one that just works with that, because you would think that should just happen. That reminds me, I want to have more control over people's pronouns being displayed when I'm playing multiplayer games. I'm going to try and make sure I do that from now on. So we want a BRB screen, which we're just going to, at the moment, we're just going to duplicate the game, BRB, and then we want, I'm going to just duplicate just chatting for this, because this is going to be end. Oh, this is going to be credits, and then duplicate, and this will be end. So that's what I want. I want a the end, and I want one that's credits. Selling custom overlays that do it. It's really frustrating that it's just not something that just works. Right, turn that off. Right, so the ending screen, this should be fairly easy. So we take the game capture off. I take the webcam off. I've got a custom browser. I've got a custom scene for the end screen. End of stream. And this should be in my overlays. No, yeah, it is in overlays. Fast to use, videos, ending. Add a text source, which is just going to be schedule, and this is going to say Monday 12 till 4 p.m. midday. That's going to be annoying. Tuesday 7:30 p.m. till 11:30 p.m. Thursday 7:30. Just copy that. I've been liking lately. Which font have I been liking lately? No, Rockwell. Rockwell will do for now. We need the end of stream to loop. The schedule can go in there. Don't mind it stretching a little bit. That'll just go in there. Slime to stream, and most of the free ones have pronoun integration that you can toggle on and off. Interesting. Should we have a look at it? Slime to stream. DVD bounce widget. Oh yeah. Nice. Erica, you may have solved something for us here. This is why it's good to do something like this, because you get... do you know what? I want to turn Frosty off. Let's turn Frosty off. Let's turn Frosty off. Disconnect for now. This is interesting. Should we see how hard this is to get working? Oh, it's scary. Okay. Let's try doing this. There's a slime chat. Bubble chat I like. Bubble chat I like for my starting screen. For my chat screen. Right. Here we go. We're going to do this. Okay. Download Bubble Chat. I'm not going to pay for now until we understand that this works. And then once we know it works, we'll come back to it. Right. Because I'm happy to pay for something like this, but I don't want to pay and then find out it doesn't work. So, what did it say to do? Bubble chat. Extract everything. Right, so we're gonna extract all. No. Extract all. And then we're going to take this into my Twitch folder straight away so that I don't end up... let's make a folder called Slime 2. Open the overlay HTML. Right, I'm just going to do this off the thing. So I downloaded a key. Download a new key. Save that file into the folder. Slime 2, bubble chat, there. Open the HTML. Verifying. Okay. Widget settings. Twitch color name background. Yeah, I like this. Dark. We'll do it on dark at the moment. We'll leave all this the same. Look. Oh, I like this. I'm going to use Twitch color name background. And then, look, it's using a pastel version of the colors from people's chats. Someone with a different color type than Cherry, because Cherry's purple. There's Till's pink. Erica. Pezza. That's nice. I like this. And it's got the pronouns in it. Fuck. Erica. This is sick. Ah, lovely. This I really like. Right, so now what do I do? What's the next bit? Widget settings, sizing and OBS. Then click your widget HTML file. Copy as path. So, if I just go to just chat in a sec, and I change this to this. Have I done this right? I don't think I've done this right. Oh no, because it's got speech marks in. In fact. I think that. Right, we need to just make it a bit bigger. But we can do that. So I can just make the font bigger. Text styles, font size. I don't think we saved your changes. I might not have. Yeah, I didn't. Save widget data. Right, I need to make the font bigger. When you save, it makes a new file. When you save the changes, it creates a new file that goes into your chats boxes folder. refresh cache. No. How? What am I doing wrong? I'm so close. Look, it's showing right on it here. Oh, God. Save changes. It's done. Set browser source, click refresh. Local file. Select your widget HTML file. You have to erase the 2 from the file. Wait, which 2? There's not a 2. It was downloading a new file when you clicked save. Ah. Wait, is that right? Do I just drop that into there? And now refresh this. We're learning. Okay, so a little bit bigger on the font size. I might just go double. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm just worried, have I made the font too big? That looks good. Right. Oop. So cut that, paste that into there, replace OBS, refresh. I think we do 600 by 600. Oh, God. 800, 900 by 900. Okay, that's better. I like this, though. I like that size. I like that. I think that's a good size. I've got Pink Pony Club stuck in my head from fucking Pip. I wasn't fucking Pip, just to be clear. I wasn't. Me and Pip didn't have that. Me and Pip didn't have that music on while we made love, just to be clear. Me and Pip weren't listening to Pink Pony Club as we made love, alright? I just want to be clear about that. It would have been too distracting. We turned it off when we made love. Look, I actually have to do the thing on here as well, to get the things in here. Made love in total silence. I've told the story before about when I lost my virginity. The song. I actually think the font is slightly too big now. I'm going to make the font slightly too smaller. Let's make a 40. Pip only makes love to Army of Me. Pip only has sex to his own music. If I had to guess, I would say Pip only has sex to his own music. You're struggling with the legibility of that chat overlay? I think I made the font slightly too big, so we're adjusting it. But we're gonna fix it. It may need a little bit of fiddling. Could it be that we're seeing the OBS rather than the actual screen? See the text on Blake Town's there. I think that's... You think it's the bubbles that are throwing me off, hard to differentiate? No, we're going to leave this. Let's test this. It's good to know that this works though, because this is like... This will be a way to change things. We're refreshing. Let me copy Blake Town's message a sec. See, that looks better than it did when it was Blake Town's message earlier. This is good though. This is good. We're gonna have a mess with this. Right. So the thing I was gonna do on Stream Deck now as well. We're gonna put these as multi-actions. So these are gonna be multi-actions that trigger a filter, and these are going to trigger game mid left, and it's also going to trigger window mid left, and it's also going to trigger desktop mid left, and that is going to be mid left. Yeah, I think I'll mess around with it a bit. And I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to move all of these. I'm going to call this top left. And then we're going to just slightly adjust these. So this is top left, top left, top left. And then we're going to change this to bot left. I'm going to change these to bot left, bot left, bot left. Then this one is going to be, this one's going to be huge. And this is going to be huge, huge, huge. Now just realised I need to move all these over one. I actually don't, but big B right. And this is going to be big bottom right big, bottom right big, bottom right big.
Cut as my little suckle boy.
Some of the sound alerts will work now because of things, but some other ones won't. So we'll go through all that in a sec. Big mid. This has been a very all over the place organization. There's been things that have gone wrong that I didn't expect to go wrong. Don't worry, I would have just refunded you. Bottom right. So see, the advantage of doing our game scene and then copying everything means that this has all been slightly easier. And now with the Stream Deck, mid right, mid right, mid right, and then top right we didn't do yet, did we? Top right, oh, top right, top right, top right. So we'll definitely have done something wrong here, but for the meantime, if we just go on our game screen, should be now top left, huge. Top right, mid right, bottom right. This isn't just me pressing the buttons on the Stream Deck. That's annoying, look. Is that... Why is that off? There. So there you go. They're working now. Top left, mid left, bottom right, mid right, top, middle, bottom. And then we'll just check the same on window. Top left, top right. We're just doing them round. And then same on desktop, should all work. There you go. So what we've got left to do. We've done the end screen. And we'll do a credits. Oh, we've already created a credit scene. Oh, look what you've done. Deckboard. Yeah, there's a few free alternatives out there. I haven't had a mess of them myself, so I can't particularly recommend any. Oh, look what you've done. So we're just going to change this. This is our copy of our just chatting screen, but I don't want to use this. We can leave the chat there. We're also going to add a media source, which is going to be credits background, which I have as a file in here. I can drop links to anything that we've done today as well. We can get the links to everything from into the Discord. Where's my ending screen? I made my ending screen, so it's not one of these, is it? It's a static image. It's not a video screen. I don't know why I've left this up, but it's just nice that you get still my face in here. It's an image. Chat. Cred background. And it is this screen, which I just set up myself. Just a silly little screen. I actually don't think it's this one. I think I've done a new one. Do you know what I think I did? I think I did this. But I think I just zoomed it in more. Webcam in front. Captions we've done. As I said earlier, the way that I do captions is slightly different to like some of the streamers out there, and I don't think there's a right or a wrong way necessarily to do it. Personally, I prefer to leave the captions. The tool that we use is Google Captions, which is, it doesn't run when you're not streaming, so it's hard to like show. But here you go, you can kind of see a little bit of a preview here of how it works. So it's actually picking up all my audio. The thing is with my setup that is a little bit different to someone else's is like when Cutter the other day was trying to get the thing to work with the video is he couldn't get like a separate thing. But because I have all my audio coming through the same thing, in theory, if I start playing a video...
WWE is now exclusively on Netflix. I saw that they've got, or that I've not been into wrestling, they had it on like Council.
So you can see it's picking up like Limmy's stuff, even when he's talking, so it would also pick up the game. I like it set up like that. I think there's people who disagree with it. I think I disagree with sometimes the way other people do stuff. So, you know, it's one of those things that it depends how you want to set it up. The way that this thing works is that if you were on my Twitch page right now, and this won't be working right now for this stream, but say like if you were on the, look, I've got it set as Cutter stream for default, but there would be a closed captions button down here. Now you can see it's not on this screen because we're not doing a standard kind of stream right now. But yeah, this I think is the best captioning. The good thing about running captioning that goes to the CC is that it means that if you're on mobile or if you're on another device, you can click the closed caption button and you can actually move the captions around the screen and reposition them and stuff like that. It means you're not having to, you know, for instance, have an outside app on there, or having to worry that like if so say like the chat on the screen now, that chat is probably fucking tiny on mobile, so you know, make it a bit bigger there. But I will also say I'm someone who doesn't have accessibility issues, so I'm always happy to listen to anybody who has accessibility issues, who wants to offer different tips. Right, credits scroll. I'm having a bit of an issue understanding this. This has been something I've been trying to get to work for a little bit. So there's actually a it's not a webhook, it's a overlay in here, which I'm not understanding at all. So we're going to just start over fresh, and we're going to call it end credits. single widget URL. And we've got a section, run credits when visible. And then we add, so we don't want chatters, so we want new followers, add section, new subscribers, add section, resubscribers, add section, Twitch bits, add section, I'm going to put gifted subscriptions. I don't think we want that. And then add section, moderators. And then I'm actually going to put add section chatters at the end, which I don't think you really want. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to copy the link. And then this should 1920 1080. See, why is there no info from this session? Oh wait. Okay. Maybe it's going to work. Right, so now in theory, it should... Oh, no, not chat. The credit scroll. In theory, it should now show me and Cherry as chatters as well. Yay! Okay. Okay. So that's actually worked. I will adjust some things. I think I'm not going to adjust anything with that. That's working better than I've ever got it to work before. I'm going to actually add a color source. I'm actually just going to turn off the background there. That's actually the easiest thing we've done so far. So what have we done here? End works. Credits works. BRB we haven't set up yet. So BRB, webcam needs to go off, game capture needs to go off. So for BRB we would have media source, BRB screen, which I've got a BRB screen made. I kind of am thinking of doing some music, not music. What am I saying? Sounds. B. Dolan's tiny knob. Come on. Oh, look, I've never opened I've never opened Windows Media Player.
A little tiny knob.
What's that be?
I got a little tiny knob.
You've got a what?
I got a little tiny knob.
Okay, good to know. Loop. 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 So we're on the BRB screen, the BRB music behind there. I'm going to make the BRB music be... Monster. Ding. Starting soon screen is sorted. Desktop is sorted. Window is sorted. Game is sorted. Just chatting is sorted. The only thing I'm really confused about now is why is... Oh, I know another thing that you need to do on here. Settings, stream, and you want to enable BTTV. And then that will allow you on here. If you then go into BTTV, where the fuck do you do it now? Hello. Oh no. We're kind of getting there. Have they not got the BTT? Have I not clicked on the BTTV settings? We might just have to close OBS and reopen it. I'm going to just close OBS completely because OBS was being a bit weird earlier. We'll also have a quick look at these other things that we've got on here because I opened Slime Chat, Scrolling Chat. Scrolling Chat is very annoying. Flexible Bubble Chat. Is there a chat that goes across the bottom of the... Yeah, let's pop the link to this. Let's get the link to this in here. Slime to stream. And then the OBS plugins that I used were closed captioning. Fuck off, Blaketown. Plugins. It was move. Move? Where's move? Did I miss move? There's move. Prick. And transition table was the other one. Yeah, it was very good. That's what I always like. Look at all these tabs. It's like... Yeah, I was going to say I thought OBS had a virtual camera. I'm going to be upset if it says... Oh, there you go. BTTV settings, I like to turn those on. I like to show deleted messages. I actually like to highlight them. And then where's the setting for the pronouns? Is it got my fucking own music in my head. I thought BTTV was the one that showed show pronouns on Twitch chat OBS. Might have to just
We
watch.
can use that if you want in OBS. And we also have gotten a chat here. And go into your chat settings, go to non-mod. Sorry, but mine is in Dutch, but the things will be in the same position. And then Frankerface Control Center. Here we
It's the
can set the chat
Frankerface.
preferences. So we just type pronouns here again.
Of course, it's the Frankerface ones, not the fucking. Of course, it's the ones I didn't install. Right, so now non-mod settings, Frankerface Control Center, and then you should be able to go into here, add-ons, and it's the there you go, enable. And then there you go. If you don't use this, this is a website that allows you to set your Twitch pronouns, and then anyone who uses this program gets to they get to see your pronouns next to your name. So you see Tilde, Ono, and Willow have all used it. Fucking pricks making fun. I'm here doing good fucking work for the community. We must harvest the pronouns. I'll kick you in the fucking pronouns in a second. Is that a hate crime? Yes, because I fucking hate people who make fun of me. Be grateful, you fucks. The fucking straight white man is doing some stuff for you, alright? VLC media. Let's get fucking VLC downloaded. If I'm going to be cancelled, I'm going to be cancelled for being too woke. That's what I'm going to be cancelled for. Hello, Alzheimer's Research, by the way. Yes. I'm going to be cancelled for being too woke. What am I doing now? I'm doing my background music. While we're doing this, we can actually fix these that we didn't do earlier. So this is BRB. This is credits. This is the end. And then all the others we've got. He got cancelled for being too woke. Do you hear about Taff? He got a bit too woke, so I stopped watching. Truly just too woke. Oh, Taff, yeah, he got cancelled for being too woke. They say he was such a good ally, it caused a singularity. Get this guy. The work I do for you. I've got Gonzo up there waving a pride flag. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's alright. That is no one importance phone number. That is actually the phone number of a gallery. Please do not message him. Please do not message him. Please do not message him. They're messaging me to tell me they've got a picture and they think I'd like. Should we have a look at it? Fucking why would I like that? Why would I like that? Gallagher messages telling you cancelled for being too woke. For being too woke. Add. We need to close this again. So let's have a look what Pip's saying. Bloody no self promo, Pip. No self promo. Like this picture. Permavan for Pip, unbelievable. Look at that. Jack, my superhero. Look at that. Look at that. Little bit of green under the arm there. Little bit of green under the arm. Who photoshopped this for me? Did I photoshop this? I think I photoshopped it. Right, okay, so now we should be able to add a VLC video source, and this is going to be my background music. Background music. Loop and shuffle, and I'm going to add directory, and I've got a directory. I'm probably going to go through and like mix this up, because I think I need to change the music. I don't even remember which folder it's in. It's probably in my overlays. Background music, jazz or normal? Can disable audio from TAFCAM in properties. Yeah, I should just hide it. Just hide it. Where do you do that, Jeb? I can just hide it. Everything's coming together, Dave. Why have I got a desktop audio? So I shouldn't have that. That should be disabled. The way I have my audio. It should be disabled. Why so many questions? I think we're pretty set. Then is when we start to like then get down into the nitty gritty, which is fixing like all of my chat redemptions and stuff. So we'll go through them one by one. Love a bit of nitty gritty. Nitty gritty, bedtime shitty. Twitch channel points. Airhorn. Airhorn's the first one. Please enable. It should be enabled. The WebSocket server is enabled. Why have you lost connection? Services OBS Studio Connect. This should connect automatically. Why are you not connecting? Right, we just gotta hide this a sec. Just hiding in a sec. Just hiding in a sec. We're back. Air horn. So air horn needs to be in here. So it should be a media source of air horn, which is air horn, which then needs a filter on it of a chroma key. Put it there. And then I need to change the properties on it. So it's monitor only mute output. And then we close that. And then if we try air horn should now work. But it may not. So let me just check the setting. Channel points. Air horn. It's air horn. So this should... Air horn works. Bad joke has got overlays bad joke, so we need media source bad joke. And then I should have bad joke somewhere. Joke? Oh no, it's the laugh. But this actually needs to go into there. I put this in the wrong one. Copy, paste reference. Now just delete this. We're going to change this to... We're not going to change it to anything. Why am I saying we're going to change it? We need to put it at the back though. And then we're going to put a filter on it of a chroma key. We're going to take the audio to monitor only mute output. And let's play it again. And then we're gonna actually transform flip horizontal. Play it again. Transform center vertically. Transform center horizontally. What is it doing? There. I've done it to something else, haven't I? Properties, we need a filter on that. And I also need that to again be monitor only mute output.
What's up, guys? It's time to do a rhyme.
This will generally be a safe zone.
Guys? It's time to do a rhyme.
Bad joke. Yeah, so they're both okay. So let's try bad joke now. There you go. So the good thing about these as well is that doing these this way, the way you can do mix it up stuff, which I'm not showing as much of because I've already got it set up. But you can do so much with like bomb 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 bomb. There. Replay that. Sound down a little. Monitor only mute output, and then put a filter on it of chroma key. And yeah. Might make it a little bit bigger. I think that's all right. So Bad Joke was working. Bomb. Bomb is now working. So Celebration is another overlays one. So what we called it on here. So the cool thing is that I've done on here is we're getting it to show a scene, show a source, and then actually turn the source back off, because it means that the source is then not always staying on stream. Party popper. Kind of might make it just so we don't see those. I think I'm cool with us not seeing the party poppers in the side. Filters, chroma key, and then again monitor only mute output, and then this should work. That'll do. And then media source Cool Taff. So I think this is a, yeah, it's called Cool Taff. And this is my glasses. I'm guessing I was using glasses new, because why would I have glasses and glasses new? Chroma key on. Bit repetitive, this part, I'm sorry. But this is just the stuff that I do. Too big, too big, too big. Maybe that works. We'll go with that. Monitor only mute output. Ooh, oh, oh. I recorded that noise. That's me doing that sound effect. Okay, that's cool. That should work now. Ooh, oh, oh. I'm going to take DVD taff off because I can never get it to work properly. And I think in that slime thing, they actually had a DVD thing. Did that delete it? So we'll go next. Enter the hand game should work. Why did it not work? Because the folder name is wrong. I think that just needs to change to a D.
A new competitor has entered the arena.
Cut a suckle.
Cutter's my little suckle boy.
Fart. Right, so the thing is with fart that's a bit complicated is I can't do this properly. So this is actually, again, fart is me me recording the noise. That's genuinely me making a farty noise. I think I have... So we need it like there. Again, we're putting a chroma key on there. We're flipping horizontal for this, and we're going to move the fart to like there, and we're going to put it behind my cam. It doesn't mean that you're not going to hear it. You're not going to see it unless I've got the filter off, which we can't seem to get working at the moment. Let's just try that. Yep. First should work now.
Hello, BigTaffMan. It's Sean Williamson here, formerly Barry from EastEnders.
High or low is currently off. Horny era should work.
I feel we're in the horniest era of Taff I've ever experienced.
So I want to just make that bigger. Put them like there. Hi, Static. My Biscuit's opinion should work.
My name is Mary Biscuits, and I think you should subscribe to BigTaffMan on Twitch.
Mustang Barry should
Mustang
work.
Sally!
Mustang B Dolan should work. Pet the Taff won't work, so we need to get Pet the Taff to work. Pet Taff Hand. Add media source Pet Taff Hand. How's it going? It's going alright. We're just kind of rebuilding everything from scratch. Loop. Do you need to be bigger? I like it. I like when things that I do make me laugh. It's so good. This is what it comes down to, like what I was saying earlier about, or do stuff that you like.
Oh, he's been a good boy. You're such a good boy, you are.
Actually,
oh,
make it a
yeah,
bit
you're
smaller.
lovely boy.
Do stuff that you like. What you like will... The stuff that makes you laugh. Pie Taff is definitely not going to work. So, again, this is what I was saying. If I didn't have these nested scenes up, each of these would have to be something I set up. But because I would have to have these on every single scene, Taff Pie improved. Paul made this. Paul me once. Another time. That's probably right. And then we also want to change the properties. Want to only mute output. Paul made your moth wave too. I messaged Paul over thing, and I'm sad that it doesn't get to be around at all, but you know, it's not like he left because the streams are shit. Positivity is actually something that I haven't been able to get to work yet. Is that actually in as a channel points thing? We're going to remove that for now. Snuffling for troubles.
Snuffling for truffles!
I think we took off that. We'll delete that. I don't think we need my impression of 1030's impression of ad. This is fine. Okay, this is fine is something we're going to have to work on.
Like
Okay,
it's the
that
last
works.
day on this earth.
Do you know
Let
what?
the
I think
motherfucker
Wasp Kill
work,
Bears
work.
is-
Oh, I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh, I
Don't want anybody else. When I think about Taff, I touch myself. I touch myself. So this goes to the scene name Fine. Go to this is fine. This is fine. Right, so we need to make the this is fine screen. So what we want to do again is on this is fine, we want to have the scene of overlays, the scene of webcam, always overlays on the top, and then we want to have image, fine background. I can't remember how I did this, but I made all this, so I must have. Where have I put these? Oh, fine. Rename. Fire background. Add image. Fire front. Add image. Desk. Fine. Webcam needs to no. Fire background needs to be behind there. And then add media source, fine sound, loop, properties, no, advanced audio properties, monitor only. And then we want add image. I'm actually going to try and add just chatting background. Wait, what? Are these being done at the wrong size? Oh, I know. I also had image desk, which was that. to be like that. I think it was like that. I think this was right. And then fire background, move over there. We can also duplicate this, copy, paste duplicate, transform, flip horizontal, and put another one there. And then drag it back here. And it'll really look like you like this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm okay with this. The thing that's annoying me is, why is NVIDIA Broadcast not finding my video? If NVIDIA Broadcast was working, NVIDIA Broadcast. Yeah, I actually do this. Again, this was another thing I made on stream. Not detecting camera.
Welcome to Evil Noodle Gaming. Are you trying to use the NVIDIA Broadcast software on your laptop or your PC, but the camera's just not showing up through your OBS software or your Streamlabs software?
Yeah. Tell me the fix.
Here's how to fix it. So if you're trying to use it on the laptop, it could be your webcam that's built into the laptop preventing this from working. Or if you've bought a standalone webcam that comes with a feature that's similar to this, it may be that that feature just needs to be disabled. Here's how to do it. Simply right click on your Windows icon, go to Device Manager, and it will bring up this. Find the camera icon, and then whatever is listed underneath here, it could be your webcam on your laptop, or it could be another feature that's similar to this, as in Persona.
Just say the answer.
Working. Simply right click and disable the device, and then instantly it will start working. Thank you very much.
What? This seems like bullshit. We're disabling the device. I think the NVIDIA broadcasting thing is going to be something that takes me a lot of messing around with. But it's going to be so annoying. If that doesn't work. Right, we may have to do another restart. So we're going to do a restart and we'll be right back. And let's see if this works. I'll be right back. There's some weird things going on, which I'm just trying to work out regarding the cam. This should be working. But it's clearly working. It's working here. This is working fine. Microphone doesn't matter. Speakers doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. It was an illicit stolen one. Hey, sometimes those are the best ones. But, so this is working now as in video broadcast. So I should be able to, in fact, I can actually check in another program. Add video capture device. So that's frozen it now. This is interesting. Something is going on. NVIDIA broadcast cam not working OBS. NVIDIA broadcast should be open first, but it opens first. Oh, okay. There's a fix here. Surely this is older than... It's going to be really confusing if I've installed this and it's not giving me the latest version. Let's change it to I'll go to virtual camera at the moment. I'm going to be really confused. At the Pink Pony Club. Oh, look. Which camera's that? Why is that so fuzzy? I'll go to face cam. Restore factory details. White balance? Is it because of the colour? The light is not very good in here? Ooh. Okay, this says NVIDIA broadcast is now installed. I don't know what the previous version. I need to reset again? Let's try this first. Camlink, that's working. Okay, so now it does not want to... Oh, wait. No. Alright, this might be something that I have to... mess at off stream. which is frustrating. But I can't use... Okay. Exit. Exit. Okay, I think we've got pretty much everything working that we needed to have working. This is fine. It's working. Overlays are working. Just chatting's working. Games working. Windows working. Desktop's working. Start Zoom's working. BRB's working. Credits is working. So the one thing we do want to do is background music. Copy. And paste reference. Paste reference. Paste reference. Paste reference. Okay. I'm really confused about some of these issues. So I think some of these little things are my computer. And I think are going to need me to mess around with some stuff. Because this was all working before. Also, I downloaded the latest NVIDIA broadcast, so that should have been the most recent one. There's definitely some... And I don't really want to be sat here Googling stuff, because I don't think that's that interesting for you. But hopefully there were some bits in here. I know it's been a bit up and down and all over the place. But hopefully there were some bits in this stream tonight which have kind of helped some people. And given some people some ideas of things that they can do a bit differently. I realise it's very, very... I should have probably done this on the weekend. I should have ignored all the people in chat who said to do this. Yeah. I think what I may do is I may just double check some stuff and call into Scan and get them to just dial into my computer and check some stuff, because I think that's going to be the best way rather than me fiddling with stuff and messing with filters. It's just really confusing as to why. I mean, even the fact that why is this not chosen? See, why is the camera chosen the Elgato camera? Why is it chosen? That's the Elgato facecam. That's really poor quality. There should be a way to like... let's just do this a sec. Webcam deactivate. Camera hub. So there you go. The Elgato Facecam. I'm unsure as to why the quality on this is so poor. Like, I feel like the quality on this should be better. Why is it taking so long to... Why is this now frozen? Maybe this is the stuff now that I need to kind of do off stream. So yeah, maybe this is the stuff now that I need to sort. I think. Why is the credits not scrolling? Right. Anyway, that's probably it for now. That's probably it for the stream. I'm gonna go mess with some stuff off stream because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like kind of refreshing and restarting and stuff. Thanks to anyone who's come in and hung about. I'm probably not gonna raid a sec because I'm not gonna go look who's on. So hopefully there's someone on there you can go and find quite quickly. And I'm gonna go mess with all of my settings here and try and work out how to do this. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll stream via OBS, so things will be a bit easier. But in the meantime, I've been BigTaffMan, you've been Chat, I've been all over the place. You've been amazing. I'll see you all later. Bye. Be good, and if you can't be good, use protection.